Okay, adding content to the web pages. That's what this tutorial is going to go over. So to add content, click whatever page you want to go to. We'll do page 3. Okay. And you can double click in any empty area and this mini menu will appear. Images, URL, upload, text, and from drive. Okay, do it here as well. But that's just a shortcut and it doesn't show all the options. It's much better to go to the insert menu and all of your options are underneath this insert menu. Text box, images, URL, upload. And we're going to go over each one pretty quickly. We don't want to take too much time. A divider for the page, anything from your Google Drive, a YouTube video, a Google Calendar, a Google Map, or a Google My Maps, and any type of Google Doc. This part is a little bit redundant because all of this obviously can be reached from Google Drive as well. Docs, slides, sheets, forms, and charts. Plus, from the Google Drive option, you have drawings and other things that may not be available underneath here. So let's start with a text box. Click text box. Type anything you want. Okay, you can edit it, bold, italic, strike through. You can center it. And you can do title, subtitle, heading, subheading. Pretty much anything you can do on a Google Doc. Well, not anything, but most things that you can do in a Google Doc, you can just do here. Click it if you want to edit it. And again, these are your options. Next is images. One last thing before we go to images, make sure you know how to link something as well. Highlight it, link, hyperlink it. Okay, and you can also hyperlink it to a page in your Google Sites. There you go. If you get rid of normal text and you hit title, heading, or subheading, you get less editing options, FYI. So next would be image. Basically, you can paste a URL of an image from the net. You can do an image search right here. Something from your photo album or something from your Google Drive. Any of that is available for image. Let's just do a search. We'll say giraffe. Okay, click the first thing that comes up, press select. And there you have it. And again, you can edit the image right after you select it. Here's your editing. That's to crop it, to uncrop it, link it, and replace the image. Okay. Now notice it went on a different tile. This is one tile. This is a second tile. We'll talk more about resizing and editing the actual tiles later. Another thing you can do is embed a URL. Now, let's say you want to embed a website. Let's say it's the New York Post. Let's type New York Post. And I picked that just because the headlines sometimes are extremely funny. There was a New York Knicks headline. That doesn't matter. Either way, my point here is it's not going to be a live site embedded within your site. It's really just a link to the New York Post with an image. It's not like an RSS feed or anything like that. So for instance, if we preview it, it looks like this. And when you click it, it goes to the New York Post. Okay, so that's that. You might want to do it for your school. And that's a great way just to have your high school or your school district linked right to your class website. Okay. If you want to delete it, by the way, we're in preview mode. Get out of preview mode. Press the delete button, embed URL, paste it, and there it is. So that's text box, image, URL. Let's upload something from our computer. Okay. Here's an image from the device. And we're going to move it next to our URL embed. And this is what it looks like. Office Space is one of the funniest movies ever made, by the way. And you can upload any file, pretty much any file from your device right to the website. Next, we'll try component. It's really just a divider. Click it. Again, it's yellow because that's the theme we picked. Just a little FYI if you don't like that theme or the color, you can change it and it'll change along with it. And you can also pick your own color if you click this. Okay, go back to insert. Anything from Google Drive. To insert something from your Google Drive, just click it right here. And or your folders will appear. Or if you want to do something recent, that's what I like. Let's say you want to do a slides presentation. Just click it, press insert. Okay. This is to open it in a separate tab. These are some options for you. Auto start, loop playback. This is actually perfect if you want to do a photograph presentation. You can make each slide a separate photograph and auto start it and loop it. And it works really great. And anyway, when you look at the live page, it'll look like this. Perfect for class notes and so on and so forth. Lastly, we can embed, just going back to Google Drive for a second. Remember, in your Google Drive, you have Google Drawings, Google My Maps. So anything you have in your Drive, photos, files, it could all be uploaded right there. For Google Embeds, YouTube video, if you have the URL already or something that's uploaded to your channel, we'll just do a search really quickly. Let's stay with the theme of animals, lions. Okay. Here we go. Select it. It appears right there. Okay. Progress bar, allow full screen. Here's the title of it. Okay. And we will go over the rest of it in the next tutorial.